In Parshas Noach, the Mabul, the flood, envelops the whole world. I'm going to ask 5 questions on Parshas Noach and answer with one sweeping answer. In Parshas Noach, God sends the Mabul, He sends the deluge that envelops the whole world. And the question is, why did God keep Noach and his family alive? Vayinachem Hashem. God regretted making man. Why keep Noach and his family alive? Why not just destroy all of humanity? If God has a problem inherent within the human species, wouldn't the problem be continued if Noach and his family still lived and populated the world? Second question, why did God destroy the world with water? Why not a landslide? Why not fire? Why water? Why a Mabul? Third question, why did God have Noach make a teva? Why not have Noach go on top of Mount Everest, and God would have the water go 1,000 feet below the summit, and they would have their little island of salvation? Why is it that God wanted Noach to be with the animals for 1 year on the teva? Next question, why did God tell Noach that when he left the teva, he was allowed to eat meat? But then he tells him, don't murder. I mean, who's he going to murder at that point? He's just with his family. And why was there a shift between before the Mabul you were not allowed to eat meat, and after the Mabul you were allowed to? So to answer these questions, we're going to try to give one sweeping answer that's going to allow all these questions to fit like a riddle. The first question, it wasn't that God regretted making man. He regretted making man, but it's on the land, which means that God regretted making man last. The reason why God created everything in advance of Adam and Chava, of Adam and Eve to come into this world is because He wanted everything to be in place for them. But what happened is that human beings started looking at themselves like an animal. The line between animal and human was blurred. And if you look at the sins that were taking place, they were very animalistic. Chamas, there was stealing. That's a very animalistic thing, to steal. The fact that Cain can kill his brother Hevel, this idea that a brother can kill another brother, very animalistic. There's no sense of brotherhood in the animal kingdom. So you see that the sins that were taking place were very animalistic, and God says we need to reboot. We need to recalibrate. We need to re-engineer how man is relating to animals around them. And therefore, let us rewind creation through the medium of water. So, what happened on the 6th day? Animals and human beings? Let's wipe that out. Next day, 5th day. What happened on the 5th day? The birds? Let's wipe that out. 4th day, the luminaries? Let's obscure the luminaries so you're not able to see it on the table. 3rd day, the water separated from the land. Let's take the water and put it back on the land. And now you've rewinded creation to day number 2. And Noach, you're going to be on this ark. I don't want you just on Mount Everest. I want you on this ark. And you're going to take care of those animals. And you're going to be the sole provider of those animals. And it's going to be very crystal clear that you are dominant and you are partnering with me in taking care of these animals. And after the Mabul, a year later, same in Ateva, when Noach is about to leave, God says you're allowed to eat animals, but don't blur the lines and think you can murder human beings. And that's what takes place here. What takes place here is a software problem within humanity, that the way that human beings were related to the world around them was off, and God recalibrated it to make sure that there's a difference between animals and human beings. God doesn't want us just to be shaped by our surroundings. He wants us to partner with Him in shaping our surroundings. And through Noach, what we have to remember and inculcate within ourselves is the concept that we are partners with God in making this world a better place. And we're not just animals, we're human beings. And by being human, what God wants us to do is to partner with Him in making this world a better place. Shabbat Shalom.